Today is my observation day. So this is quite possibly one of the greatest joys of teaching, and I really hope you can sense my sarcasm. When you are grading homework and you find random things stuck to the page and you don't even know what it is. Is it from a human body? Is it a piece of food? We'll never know. I'm finally feeling stress-free. I feel that post-observation happiness that is definitely a thing. Good morning, YouTube. Today is my observation day, and I will be honest, I am nervous, but not as nervous as I thought I was gonna be, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yesterday, I made up like my PowerPoint because every day I teach from a PowerPoint because that just works for me. So I made up my PowerPoint for my observation, and I made it extremely detailed, and I was expecting to have trouble going to sleep. Like, I was expecting to sit there and overthink it and overthink it and overthink it, and I actually didn't. I fell asleep pretty easily. Right now, I feel good. I have that little bit of nervous feeling in my stomach, but not as bad as I thought. And I think part of what helped is over the weekend I was very busy, so I kept my mind off of it. And that's kind of my goal from now until my observation happens, which will be after recess from 1:25 to 2:35. And I'm gonna stay as busy as I can all morning so that I don't sit there and overthink it. And honestly, at this point, I'm prepared as much as I possibly can be. I have done everything that I can to prepare myself to have a good lesson. So honestly, at this point, I'm just going to teach the best that I can teach, and I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that it goes well, and that's all that I can do. And at the end of the day, like, I know I'm a good teacher, and one single observation does not define me. But I will say my first like little tip to set yourself up for a great observation is I'm a huge believer in look good, feel good. So I got up extra early this morning, I did my hair, I did my makeup, I wore one of my favorite outfits, and I honestly believe that makes a big difference. When you are comfortable and like you feel good, you're gonna have that much better of an observation. So I'm gonna go get me some coffee so that I can energize myself for the day, and then I will catch up with you at school. Actually, I have to defrost my window first, but then I will go get my coffee.
Good morning, how may I help you?
Good morning, can I get an iced medium peppermint mocha latte, please?
Medium peppermint mocha iced latte?
Yes.
That'll be
it. Thank you. Tip number 2 for observations, make sure everything on your board is up to date. So I changed the date from December 1st to December 4th. I'm gonna take off the old objective that I had up for math and put up the new one. You guys are probably gonna make fun of me so hard for this, but I'm changing out the batteries in the little clicker that I use to go through my PowerPoints every day. I got this off of Amazon. I will link it for you guys in the description box. Best $20 like ever spent. It's seriously a lifesaver. I've had batteries in this since I got it over the summer. The batteries are still working, but I'm paranoid because I know they're kind of at the point where they probably will stop working like any day now, and I'm paranoid that that would happen during my lesson. So I'm legitimately going to put new batteries in just to ensure that they definitely work throughout my entire observation lesson, and then I will put the old batteries back in afterwards and use those until they fully die. So I just spent about 15 minutes making up this paper to go with the lesson for my block 1 today, because honestly I've been so focused on my observation lesson that I did not even think about what I was doing for my block 1 over the weekend. Hashtag oops. But I knew I was going to be doing Unit 5 Lesson 5, and I had already done this with my block 2, and since our curriculum goes with Learn Zillion, we did this lesson and I just had my students like complete it on a dry erase board, but I knew for my block 2 that that wasn't quite gonna work. So that's why I went ahead and made up this printable just to give them a little bit more structure. It gives them a spot to show their work, just because I knew they were gonna struggle a little bit more with this task. And then I went ahead and made up an answer key, and I made a copy for both me and my TA, who will pull a small group to the back table. The last thing that I have to get done before my observation is making an anchor chart. And I'll be honest, I have a very love-hate relationship with anchor charts. Because I'm a perfectionist, I do not enjoy making anchor charts because they never end up being perfect, and it bothers me. me. But for my observation, I do want to make sure that I have an anchor chart displayed. So a couple of tips for you guys. First of all, this is actually lined anchor chart. Sorry, excuse that, it's an email. This is lined anchor chart paper. This just happens to be what my team bought this year. So I want the lines to be able to help me make sure everything is straight, but I don't really want them showing through on the paper. So I actually flip it over. That way I can still see the lines, but they're not as like prominent as they would be on the other side. My second tip is, because the paper is thin, the markers tend to bleed through. So what I do is I actually rip off the piece that I'm going to be using rather than leaving it on the big pad. And then I flip over the pad, and on the back, like with the cardboard, I put it on top of that. That way, if any bleeds through, it's not a big deal. Next tip for you guys, I go through and I do everything in pencil first. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't always do that, but if I want the anchor chart to actually look good, I do it in pencil first, then I trace over it with marker, and a yardstick or meter stick is your best friend for this process. So right now, I'm making an anchor chart for comparing fractions, and it's going to be split into 3 sections: same numerator and different denominator, different numerator and same denominator, and different numerator and different denominator. And these are actually notes that I have my students take in their notebook. This is my notebook that I put under the document camera, and I'm basically just taking these notes and putting it onto the anchor chart. So I'm going to go through, finish making this, and then I'll show you all the finished product. So this is the finished product. For me, with anchor charts, this is about as good as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna go quickly run and try to laminate it before I have to pick up my kids from cultural arts. That way I can reuse this anchor chart in the future. All right, I could not laminate it because it was too big to fit in the laminator. Probably should have checked that first, but that's okay. I've hung it up. Before, my anchor charts were hanging here, but the bottom part kind of got cut off by the computer. So just for the sake of my observation, I have moved it so that it is more easily readable by my students. Is that a word? Whatever, you guys know what I mean. And I will figure out like some other way to display them afterwards, because I don't really want the anchor charts to be covered. So obviously the way I had it wasn't quite working. I may take these letters, or maybe make my own letters and just put them up here on like the strip up here, and then that way the title will be above it and the whole anchor chart is visible, and I'll put something else over here. I don't really know yet, but I will figure it out. Right now I'm just happy to have an anchor chart displayed. So fast forward 5 minutes, because I'm super impatient, I went ahead and took the letters and I just stapled them to that strip. I left the magnets on the back. I was like, whatever, which they were kind of falling apart anyway, so I like them stapled up there. Now I have my anchor charts displayed here. I moved one of these black magnetic trays over, and I have this empty space here, so who knows, I might put some kind of poster or something there. And just for those of you who don't know, I do hang my anchor charts with a magnetic curtain rod. I got mine from Walmart, but you can also get them from Amazon. I will link one for you in the description box. It is now lunchtime, which means it is getting close to my observation time. I'm starting to get a little bit more nervous, but honestly, I just want to get it over with at this point. I am going to be eating lunch with my team teachers. It is one of my team teachers' birthday, so we ordered from Jersey Mike's, Jimmy John's. We ordered from Jimmy John's, so I'm going to go eat lunch with them, and then the next time I catch back up with you guys, my observation will be over, so keep your fingers crossed for me. Send me good vibes, because I'm pretty sure it's like a super moon or something out. I probably should have checked the calendar before I scheduled it for today. It is after school. It is 4 o'clock, which also means my observation is over, as you can probably tell because I'm smiling. I feel like it went well, or at least as well as it could have gone, which makes me excited, because then this way I can get like honest feedback from administration in terms of what I need to improve on or what I could have done differently to make it better. And like my administration told me, that's the whole point of an observation, or at least that should be the point of an observation. Your admin should be looking for ways to support you, and they should be looking for ways to help you become a better teacher and help you improve improve. I felt like my lesson went really, really well, so I'll be anxious just to get feedback in terms of what I can do better, because obviously I'm in a new grade and I'm in a new school and with new curriculum and all that. So I felt like I implemented everything the best way that I knew how, so hopefully any feedback that I can get can just tell me how to do better in the future. But I feel good. I'm happy that it's over with. I'm super proud of my kids. They did a fantastic job. Like, my teacher heart was just singing the Hallelujah chorus inside of me because I was like, yes. But I'm now done and I'm going to get out of here. I do need to grade exit tickets from today, but I'm just not worried about it right now. Like, I want to get out of here. I'm actually gonna go to State Farm to meet Billy's like co-workers. He wanted me to stop by so he could introduce me to everyone. So I'm gonna go there, meet his co-workers, probably go to like TJ Maxx or something on the way back. I don't know. I feel like treating myself. And then when I get home, I'll grade those exit tickets, work on my lesson plans for tomorrow, which I'm almost done. Maybe work on lesson plans for the rest of the week. I don't know. I'm not feeling that ambitious, but we will see. And then I'm gonna have a nice relaxing night. I want to try to watch like multiple episodes of Stranger Things. Yeah, I spoke too soon. Story of my life. I get to my car and I realize my microphone is still around my neck, which wouldn't be a big deal, but if I don't charge it tonight, then it's gonna be dead tomorrow. So it looks like I am walking back into school to take it back to my classroom. First of all, I wanted to show you that I got a Pocketful primary pop socket. I just customized it on the pop socket website. So far, I really like it. I had never had one before, but I definitely like it and I can see where it is convenient. I've had people message me and ask if I am selling these yet. No, as of right now, I am not, but I am in the process of getting merchandise that I will start selling in 2018. So if there's something in particular that you guys want to see me sell with my logo on it, please leave a comment on this video. Let me know what you guys want. Also, I want to put some of my like phrases that I say very often on shirts or something, I don't know. So if you have another idea of something you'd love to see, just let me know. And then I just got onto Instagram, which I don't really get a chance to check during the day, and I noticed that I have officially passed 50,000 followers on Instagram, which I can't even like imagine right now. So thank you so much. If you weren't already following me, my link for my Instagram is in the description box. But seriously, thank you. You guys never cease to amaze me, and I'm just so grateful for all of you. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of giveaways coming up, and it's gonna be on my Instagram. So make sure you guys are following me. And those giveaways will be partially for the holidays, but also partially for hitting 50,000. Good morning, YouTube. I have to say, I am very proud of myself. I sat on the couch last night, I planned the rest of the week, and as a result, I got to watch 2 episodes of Stranger Things before I went to bed. Although if I'm being completely honest, when I say I planned the rest of the week, Friday is parent-teacher conferences, so our kids are not at school. Thursday is an early dismissal day, and our kids are just taking a quiz, so I really only planned Monday. So I really only planned Tuesday and Wednesday, but details. Regardless, I'm finally feeling stress-free. I feel that post-observation happiness, that is definitely a thing, and I just feel a lot better overall, and I needed this very badly. So I'm gonna go grab some coffee. I have my team planning this morning, and then I will catch up with you all during my planning time.
Good morning, how may I help you?
Good morning. Can I get a medium iced peppermint mocha latte, please?
Okay. That'll be all?
That'll be it.
$3.70.
Thank you. Apparently we are not meeting this morning. I was not really informed until just now, but that's okay. I have plenty of other things that I can be doing. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna grade. There's a worksheet that I did with my block 1 last week that I need to grade for a problem solving grade. And then I have the exit tickets from yesterday to grade. So I'm gonna just sit here, power through, try to see how much I can get done. So this is quite possibly one of the greatest joys of teaching, and I really hope you can sense my sarcasm. When you are grading homework and you find random things stuck to the page and you don't even know what it is. Is it from a human body? Is it a piece of food? We'll never know. Or even better, when there's a stain on their homework and they actually label what it is. Thank you so much for that. I always find it funny that like I do my hair in the morning and then it ends up in a ponytail within like half an hour of being at school because it drives me crazy. It is now my planning time. So this morning I got that one worksheet from last week from my block 1 graded and put it into the grade book. I did not grade the exit tickets because instead I'm grading these homeworks that I've had in my stack for like, I don't know, 2 weeks now. It's ridiculous. So I'm trying to get these like done and out of my eyesight so that they can go home this week. So I'm gonna sit here now and try to finish this. It's really nice being able to sit and just grade during my planning time because my plans for the entire week are done. I really need to keep up with this whole like getting my plans done for the entire week thing because it just makes me feel so much better. It is already the end of the day because I did not vlog during lunchtime because I had a lunch bunch with quite a few of my kiddos from my homeroom and then the friends that they brought. But overall, the day wasn't bad. It's just been chaotic lately because this week we have like string and band concerts and chorus concerts and our students are leaving and going to rehearsals and I cannot even keep track of it because there's strings and there's advanced strings and beginner strings and band and advanced and beginner and there's chorus and like literally my kids are just coming and going from my room and it's made it very difficult to try to carry on with instruction because I have kids missing stuff like all over the place and then I'm trying to get them caught up and it's been chaotic, but it's okay. It's just 1 week of the year. Like we are getting through it. I'm actually going to get out of here in just a couple minutes. I need to go to the post office and I need to get some of the flat rate shipping boxes because I have quite a few things to ship out. Number 1, I need to ship out my friend Chelsea's birthday and Christmas present. I need to ship out my YouTube Secret Santa gift because we did a YouTube like Secret Santa thing. That's pretty self-explanatory, but that video will be coming soon. And then I also need to send out my Squadsmas gift. So with the squad, the same group of girls who I met up with in Nebraska, we all did like a Secret Santa among us and I need to mail theirs out. So I need to go get boxes and then Billy and I are gonna meet at the gym and then we will grab food, go home. I don't have lesson planning to do, so that's really good. I do need to get all of these gifts like ready to go and wrapped and mailed. And there's probably other things that I need to do that I'm forgetting. Oh, I did get all of those homeworks graded and they are out of my sight, which is really, really nice. Usually I don't collect homework. We go over it in class, but those homeworks have been collected by the substitute on that Friday that I wasn't here. So that's why it took me so long to get them graded, but those are done. I just have like 2 exit tickets I think left to grade. So maybe I will get those done tonight, but I'm gonna get out of here and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. All right, we just got our Chipotle. This is true love. Billy got me a fork and I also got him a fork.
True love, love at first gift.
Good morning, YouTube. I'm gonna make this quick because I'm running a little bit late this morning and we have a faculty meeting and apparently we need to pull like writing samples for it, so I need to go into my kids' files and pull writing samples, whatever. But anyway, last night I did not touch my school bag whatsoever. I did nothing school related. However, I did get my YouTube Secret Santa box packaged and I got my friend's birthday present packaged, so I'm gonna go to the post office after school today and mail both of those. So I'm gonna go grab coffee. I don't really get planning time today because I had the faculty meeting this morning and then during what would be my planning time, we have a chorus and like band and strings concert or something, or maybe it's just band and strings. I don't even know, but we have a performance and I have to go to it, which I'm excited to like see them play, but I'm also gonna miss my planning time a little bit. It is lunchtime. The day has actually gone really well. Like my kids have been on it. I'm so proud of them. I was honestly scared to teach the math lesson to my block 1 today because I taught it yesterday to my block 2 and like they really struggled with it. Basically finding common denominators in order to compare fractions. And like it just did not go well yesterday. I had kids in tears. I felt so bad. So I was scared to teach it today to my block 1, but actually they did well. I don't think that's gonna be the strategy they choose to use. I think they're gonna use an area model or a number line, which is fine. But at least now they've been exposed to it and they did well, like they at least tried it, and that's all that I can ask for. So it is now lunchtime. Good news is we have gotten approval like school-wide to start having one person from each grade level stay in each day. So we've created like a rotation. I will stay in every Wednesday because that's my media day, and then on Thursdays we will rotate. So on every like 4th Thursday I'll also get to stay in, but it's nice just because I get that extra time. Our lunch is 25 minutes and then recess is 20 minutes, so on Wednesdays technically my lunch will be like 45 minutes, which will be nice to actually sit down and enjoy my lunch and get some grading done or answer emails or whatever else during that time rather than inhaling it and running out to recess. Also, the 4th grade teachers decided not to go to the band and strings concert this morning because we all have so much to get done, so we opted to not go, although I'm probably gonna see their like night performance. I don't even remember when it is, so I better look that up. But we chose to just have our planning time instead because my team teacher and I had to meet to go over math planning for the next couple of weeks. So I ended up meeting with her and then I came back here and I just kind of opened up all my tabs for the day and then I went and picked them up from the band and strings concert. I think that's it for right now. I'm gonna go enjoy my lunch. It's really hot in here. My room is so hot. Like I end up opening the windows. Like it's the winter time and I open up my windows because it gets so hot in here. It is now after school. It's about 4 o'clock. No, actually, I think it's about 4:10. I'm gonna get out of here though. I feel like all week I've just been leaving really early because I've had other errands to run, and part of me feels guilty, like not staying late, and I shouldn't. I should not feel like that. Like my day should be over at 4 o'clock. Plus, I'm still gonna go home and work on stuff anyway. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna try not to feel guilty. I need to go to the post office and mail those 2 packages, and then I need to meet Billy at the gym. We need to get dinner, and then I do have to get some grading done tonight because I have some more exit tickets. Plus, I did not grade anything last night, and tomorrow I have no planning time because in the morning I have a 504 meeting, and then I'm helping to lead one of the committees for SGA, and I have that meeting after the 504 meeting, and then I do not have planning time because it's Thursday. And good news is it is early dismissal, but I have PD in the afternoon, so it's just gonna be a hectic day, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to get grading and stuff done tonight so that I don't have to worry about it tomorrow, and I can spend tomorrow getting ready for conferences on Friday. So I will catch back up with you guys tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna have to leave early tomorrow because of the 504 meeting. Even though we're not supposed to be here until 8:05, we're actually starting the 504 meeting early at like 7:55. Good morning, YouTube. I am leaving early. It's about 7:20. Usually I leave at 7:30, but I need to make sure I'm at school by like 7:45, 7:50-ish because I have a 504 meeting at 7:55, and then I do not have planning time, and it kind of stinks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, ugh, because I did not get any grading done last night, and I probably should have, but I don't know why. Billy and I were just like arguing a lot last night, and it's real life, like it happens. I think we're both, I don't know, I think we just were not in good moods, and like that does not mix very well, but like we're fine now. But we were literally arguing like up until 11 o'clock, and at that point I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and grade stuff. Like I want to just go to bed and wake up tomorrow morning. So at some point today I'm gonna try to get stuff graded. It probably won't happen, and then I have to leave right after school again because we have like a party, holiday party thing that we have to go to for Billy's work, and I have to come home and get ready for that, and I'm just like, ugh. I felt like I was getting ahead on stuff, and now I feel like I'm behind again because I couldn't get stuff graded. But it's not the end of the world. Like I will get it done at some point. I'm gonna go get a hot coffee because it is freezing this morning. It's in the 30s, and as you can tell, I do not have a jacket on currently because my jacket is really big and puffy, and I hate to drive with it because I feel like a big marshmallow just sitting here. So I'm gonna get a hot coffee to warm myself up on the way to school. I will catch up with you at lunch, maybe? Yeah, probably at lunch. Good news, early dismissal day.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, can I get a medium hot vanilla latte, please? That'll be it. Thank you. It is now lunchtime. The day has gone really smoothly because we only had 50-minute blocks this morning, so it was like less than half the time. And my kiddos were just taking a quiz, which I always forget. When I give a quiz, I'm like, oh good, I don't have to like lesson plan and actually like teach. I just kind of help them like as needed. And then I remember I also have to grade them. I'm like, ugh. But I started grading my block 1's quizzes, and hopefully this afternoon when they come back from lunch, it'll be at 12:45 and the day ends at 1:35. So we've got them for almost an hour, and my kiddos are basically just going to be doing like deer time, so hopefully I can get some graded then as well. But I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. Good news is good news and bad news. We don't have recess on early dismissal days. That's bad news because obviously that's 20 minutes extra that we are inside rather than outside, but it's really cold today, so actually I'm pretty happy that we get to stay inside. Okay, it is already like 5 o'clock, so I had the PD in the afternoon and I was just meeting with my team teachers. I've kind of had a rough afternoon. Like, it's not school related whatsoever, but I'm just not in a good mood and like, I don't know. I don't really want to get into it, but I'm gonna get out of here. I need to go home. I need to get some stuff ready for like conferences tomorrow and all that good stuff, but I honestly just don't really feel like vlogging right now. I hope you guys don't take that the wrong way, but I want to get out of here and go home, so I will catch up with you guys in the morning. Good morning, YouTube. I feel like this week's vlog started off really well. Like, I had a great observation. I was super happy afterwards. I was being really productive, and then it has just kind of fallen apart over the past couple of days. So I'm sorry if this vlog is just not very good, but I feel okay right now. Not a great night last night, honestly. And it has nothing to do with school. It's just other stuff going on, and I don't know. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to, you know, just start fresh, like it's a new day and everything, but it's been a rough past 2 days, and I have conferences today. I'm trying to be excited for that. No, actually I am excited. I actually enjoy sitting down like with the parents and having an opportunity to talk like solely about their kid. I'm not prepared though. Now, these are our winter conferences, which are not really as like formal per se as the fall ones. Like the fall ones, I had like 20 conferences scheduled, and today I think I have 7, and one of the kids I don't even teach. They're just in my homeroom. So I don't really feel a lot of pressure for today. I honestly have not filled out any of like my conference sheets. I'm gonna try to like fill them out this morning before my first conference, but we'll see if that actually happens. I'm just, you know, taking things one step at a time right now because I couldn't really get stuff done last night, and it's okay. You know, at the end of the day, like, it's okay. I'm human, and sometimes other things take precedent over school, and like school and teaching is my job, and I love my kids to death, and I will always do anything I can for them, but sometimes like real life just kind of overshadows that, and I think that's completely normal. So I'm gonna go get some coffee and I'll catch up with you guys when I get to school.
Good morning, how may I help you?
Good morning. Can I get a large hot peppermint mocha latte, please?
Okay.
That'll be it. Thank you. So I just got to school and I printed out my parents-teacher conference reports. I'm gonna fill these out for the students that I have conferences for today. These are part of my conference forms pack on TPT. I will link them for you, but they are editable, oh my gosh, you guys. They are editable, and you're able to change like any of these and all that good stuff. And there's other things included as well with like posters and reminders and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill these out so I'm ready for my first conference. All right, it is about 10 o'clock. I've had 3 conferences so far, so I have 4 left. I've gotten all of my conference reports ready to go for the entire day. So my next conference is in about 15 minutes. I'm gonna sit here and try to get some grading done before that, and after that, before my next conference starts. It's about 1 o'clock. I'm now back from lunch. I completely forgot to take my camera, but we went to a place called Nuke's Eatery. It's kind of similar to a Panera. And then when we came back into school, each month a different grade level provides like a snack one of the days, and today 3rd grade provided sugar cookies, and we got to decorate them with frosting and put some sprinkles on them. So I'm gonna enjoy this as my dessert before my next conference. Okay, it is now 3 o'clock and my last conference actually came in a little bit early, so I am done with conferences. Now I technically need to hang out, actually, I lie. I was gonna say I need to hang out here until 4 o'clock because that's our time that we're able to leave, but if I really want to, I actually can leave at 3:30 today because administration is letting me and my one team teacher leave early since we had to come in early for the 504 meeting. Was that yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. So we actually can leave early. I don't know if I will though. I mean, I'd like to be here and be as productive as possible since I have not been super productive the past couple of days. And I've gotten on a roll. I'm done all of my grading. I'm all caught up on that, so I feel good. Math homework is copied for next week, and I'm currently filling out an exit ticket from a PD that we had I don't know, I think it was last week and I just haven't filled it out, so I need to do that. But once I have that done, I can like start working on plans for next week. So I'm gonna spend the next hour and I'm just gonna work as hard as I can, try to get as much done, and then I can go home and enjoy my weekend. It is always a good feeling when your desk is finally all clear and your grade drawer only has pre-assessments for your SLO, but they are graded. I'm just kind of keeping them there until my team teacher and I meet to finish up our SLO. I'm feeling so good, you guys. I just went through next week's lessons and made all of the copies that I'll need. Although I look at this, I'm like, oh, it's so much paper. But I will say my students learn so much better when they actually like do the practice on a piece of paper as opposed to like a dry erase board. I love using dry erase boards and I use them every single day in my classroom. But I've noticed with some of these harder concepts, like we're starting measurement conversions, they definitely need like to physically write it down on a paper and be able to have that to look back on, especially when they go home and do their homework. But I feel good about this. I'm going to sort them into my drawers and then I will be getting out of here in just a couple minutes. So I had a parent email me on like Wednesday saying that they had all these like extra icicle lights that they thought that they needed and they actually don't and they're not able to return them. So they asked if I wanted them and I said, yes, absolutely. Because if you look around my room, yeah, I have like no holiday decorations. I don't even have like winter decorations whatsoever. Now it's a matter of figuring out how the heck I'm gonna hang them up. I think I might try to get some of the little command hooks and maybe try to stick them on like the top part up there of the blinds and stretch them like across and maybe across my back wall. I don't know. I think he said that they're like 9 feet each, so I guess that gives me 18 feet. So I may want to like measure out and figure it out, but I just don't have time right now to do that. So I think I'm gonna postpone that until next week. So you guys totally should have known that I was lying when I said I was gonna wait until next week. I was just sitting here and I was like, you know what? No, I really want to put them up now. So I just used small command hooks to hang them up there, and actually both strands fit perfectly all the way across my windows. And when I say small command hooks, I mean these teeny tiny ones. I think they're actually made for like holding lights. I use these to hold the lights around my smartboard, but I will link these for you in the description box. So any other Stranger Things fans out there who see these twinkly lights and immediately think of the Demogorgon? Because I certainly do. As you guys can tell, I am feeling better now than I certainly have like the past 2 nights. I feel like sometimes I tend to hold things in and then it builds up and then I get to the point where like it's too much for me to handle and I break down and then I get over it and it just repeats. So it's definitely something that I need to work on just with like handling stress, and the stress isn't from school, like it's just other things going on. But I've definitely been very up and down this week, so I hope despite that you guys still enjoyed this vlog, and if you did, please give the video a thumbs up. That really helps this video be able to reach more teachers. I'm happy now that my observation is over, second round of conferences are over, I'm caught up on all of my grading and I feel good. So I'm gonna be spending my weekend doing quite a bit of filming. It's supposed to snow like tonight into tomorrow. We're not getting much whatsoever. I think we're getting like an inch, but still it's exciting. It's the first snow of the season and I'm gonna spend my day filming quite a few videos. I do have a video that will go up tomorrow on Monday, and that one is going to tell you all about 12 days of giveaways that I have coming up. So make sure you are subscribed to me if you aren't already. That way you do not miss that video. Make sure you tune in tomorrow to watch that video because you're definitely going to want to know the scoop of the 12 days of giveaways. I also have to film my YouTube Secret Santa video. My YouTube Secret Santa gift came in this week and I've been holding on to it. I haven't opened it yet and I'm going to film it tomorrow, and that video will be up next weekend. So I hope you guys enjoyed those extra videos. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. Don't forget to think positive, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of this video and for supporting my YouTube channel. If you want to check out any of my older videos, you can use the 2 links right down here. If you want to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos, you can use the link right up here. In the description box, you'll find links for my Teachers Pay Teachers store along with my PO address if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.